intro chorus.
Save yourself. Love is pain, I know too well. You never fail. Wait, you're strong, just save yourself.
Hey, what's up, friends? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be checking out something brand new by 1 o'clock. And this is Save Yourself, the Japanese version. So as you guys know, I love the Japanese language, and I find that 1OK Rock songs are better definitely in Japanese. I love it when Taka sings in that language. I just think it's beautiful. And you guys know also I've loved everything we've listened to by 1 o'clock, 1OK Rock. And yeah, so before we get into this one, as always, if you guys have any song requests for me, please leave them in the Discord. First link down below to join everyone there. And if you want to check out all of our full album reactions, like we've actually done to 1 o'clock's 35, you can join everybody in the Patreon. Also link down below. And that's it. So let's get into 1 o'clock. Save yourself.
Save yourself. Love is pain, I know too well. You've never failed. Waves this strong, just save yourself. I learned to sink or swim, but you can't even dive right in. Save yourself. If you're drowning in your doubt, save yourself.
Interesting. His voice sounds a bit different here. Cleaner.
I'm caught up in a current, babe. Heartbreak games you won't play. It's obvious you don't need me. That's okay. Drift away. I will trust my fate. You live your truth. I will get over it. It's obvious you don't need me. That's okay. Drift
I think it's hard in the background. Intro chorus.
Save yourself. Love is pain, I know too well. You never fail. Wait, you're strong, just save yourself. I learned to sink or swim, but you can't even dive right in. Save yourself. If you're drowning in your doubt, save yourself.
Ooh, okay. I like that. Eye of the storm.
話から逃げる君と対照的非効率的な僕はまだ挑み続ける迷いはないこの煙に信じた嘘君は君じゃ信
Wow,
じ
this is a
は
lot
な
of
いで
Japanese.
分かれば苦労しないよ Oh 君も僕もでもまだ Save yourself Love is pain I know too well You never fail Wake this strong just save yourself I learned to sink or swim But you can't even dive right in Save yourself If you're drowning in your doubt Save yourself
Very fresh sound for them. Kind of bridges the different sounds of their career.
Love is pain, I know too well. You've never failed.
That's a good chorus.
Waves this strong, just save yourself. I got it, but she's up no more. So let it don't go, Lord, you motion. I gotta save yourself. Come for me to find love. Save yourself.
Wait, is that a... Wow, that was really fast. You know what? That one really grew on me as it went on. So at first, when it was just the a cappella, I wasn't sold on the melody and the chorus actually. It sounded a bit strange. I don't know if it was because I think he had effects on his voice. And maybe without all the stuff going on, the effects were really kind of shrill to my ear. Like I could feel there's something a bit unnatural about the vocal. But then when, you know, you add the background elements, you add the drums, you add the guitar, everything kind of comes together. Because you caught me. Like by the first chorus, second chorus, I was singing along to. So obviously, I really like that melody. And I like some of the little kind of ad libs he would do at the end of notes, which Taka, pardon me, one thing I do like about Taka is that I think it's him, and I don't think it's just because he's Japanese, but he enunciates some phrases in a very cool way. Like it's almost like a lisp, like, you know what I mean? Like there's just something he does that it's kind of like, oh, that's kind of cool. But overall, I love the electronic instrumentation in this. I love the drums. It's a very like pop punk, just fun kind of upbeat sound. You know what I mean? That kind of like Travis Barker sound that's going around because of MGK and Avril Lavigne. Taka's, I thought his vocals were fantastic. Overall, actually, I'm not going to say fantastic. I think his vocals were fantastic in the beginning and Clock Strikes. Like, I think that is probably like his most, for my ears, my favorite vocal performance. I thought this was a great vocal, like very good vocal performance. Thoroughly catchy. I just think there was a bit more effects on it, and I could be wrong. Maybe there's not. Maybe I'm hearing something, but I feel like this one had a bit more vocal effects on it, which is fine, but I definitely like a bit more of that raspy tone that the beginning and Clock Strikes had. But overall, I thought this was really good. Especially for a band that's kind of this far in their career now, you know what I mean? And I like the guitar too in this one. But yeah, I really like the lyrics in the chorus. It kind of hit me. Save yourself, love is pain, I know too well. You've never felt waves this strong, just save yourself. I learned to sink or swim, but you can't even dive right in. Save yourself if you're drowning in your doubt, save yourself. So it just kind of reminds me of just like the aftermath of relationships. You know what I mean? But let's jump in here for a second. Okay, nothing required there. But yeah, it just kind of reminds me of relationships. Yeah, it's like, yeah, save yourself. Love is pain. Love is pain. Like, that's the thing about love is that love is pain in some sense all the way through. Love is pain because usually opposites attract. So your partner is probably very mysterious and different than you. And that's the whole point of connection, is that you're always attracting somebody who's kind of your opposite, your polarity. In the dating world, that's what they call it, is polarities attract. So if you're introverted, you usually date someone extroverted. If you're very analytical, you usually date someone very artistic. Their mind is a bit less analytical. They have a harder time with their words than you. And it's like the whole point is you're supposed to kind of grow together, push each other to grow. But it's really tough, especially if you have trauma, you have baggage, you have past relationship issues, and you're going to bring that into your relationship and you're going to project onto your partner and want them to be a certain way. Why can't you be more like me? Why can't you do this? And that's where the problems start, is when you start demanding the other person be more like you, when the entire reason you guys fell in love with each other was because you guys are different. You were mysterious. It was exciting. Right? Then what happens is you end up changing each other to be more, essentially you both end up usually compromising and being the same, like more similar in the middle, rather than kind of accentuating your differences, you know, and this is usually not in a good way. Like compromise is a part of life. Compromise is good, but usually what happens is you actually start to like, so almost like they're sanding down your personality till you're just kind of bored with yourself, you know? And that's why love is tough, because if you're not careful, you end up compromising too much. And then the breakups, obviously, I think this is what he's talking about, is the breakups are really tough, especially if you're really kind of deeply in love with each other. That can be a very tough thing. But anyway, what were your thoughts on this one? Let me know down below, and what are your favorite 1 o'clock songs? Let me know down below, because we've only heard 35 and we've heard 2 songs from Gensu Boku, I think it's called, The Beginning and Cloud Strikes. That so far is my favorite material by them. But let me know, what should we check out next? Let me know down below. And lastly, I want to give a big shout out to my tier 3 patrons. So we got Laura, Adam, Amber, Brianna, Daphne, David, Francis, Kelly, Ken, Melissa, Russ, and Sharon. So shout out to all of you, and I'll see everybody again tomorrow. I love you. Bye.